Hey, well, this is the thing. So we're kind of back. I didn't bring my little, I don't know, the thing that holds my phone. I got speakers out there because the kids are playing volleyball and we're at church camp. And I have the air going crazy, both of them, so it's a little loud. So I'm going to try to talk loud, but we'll see. The kids are playing volleyball in 110 degrees with humidity of 98, so feels like 135. No, I'm not exaggerating. It's really hot. No, like seriously, I don't ever get hot typically because I have a little anemia. Not that you want to know all this, but so I'm pretty cold all the time. Not like mean cold, but like temperature cold. And not yesterday. Not today. I, don't like to sweat. It's gross. That's why I don't work out. I like to be hot. So both airs are going. Thank you that we have 50 amp plug that my husband installed at the campground. So anyways, so both are going. It's loud. The noise out there. The kids are playing though. They're having a good time. So what did I do again this year for the third year? Well, who likes peaches? I feel like I'm in the classroom. Who likes peaches? Raise your hand. Okay, well anyways, so I get these peaches. They're 25 pounds of peaches from the peach truck. They deliver practically to your house. They're still heavy. But anyways, it's not to your house. But they're so good and so nice. And every year I do the same thing. You would think I'd learn. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to schedule an email to myself in about March and put, do not get right before camp. Now last year it was different because we didn't go to camp, but we did go to out of town. So I have 25 peaches rolling around in my RV. What am I going to make? Well, last year I made peach bread and it was so good. So I just continued it. And you can't really continue it with regular peaches. One, they're too expensive. Two, they're not as good. So when I get the Georgia peaches, I have to use them, whether I'm at church camp or not. So I tried to skirt some duties today and get things done so I could have some time to bake some peach bread. So that is what I'm doing. I cut up a whole bunch. I'm going to double the batch and I will definitely put the batch on, or the regular recipe. I am having a hard time because I have the noise and I have the radio and it's like anyways, but I'm gonna carry through with this. So what you need to do is preheat your oven 350. Now please excuse the mess. I mean, there's like 5 or 7 to 10 people living now. 1, 2, 3, 4 people in and out, and so I'm not gonna clean all weekend. I mean, I'm doing things. I'm the drink girl up at camp, so I'm doing drinks and I do canteen, and so I don't really have time to come back here and clean. I know I have time to bake, but that's what I love to do, so that's what I'm gonna do. I gotta keep myself happy, right? Anyways, so I have the oven going at 350, but it's a gas stove and it's a little nerve-wracking trying to light it, and we are already at almost 4 minutes and I've not done anything, so I'll just quit talking. All right, so in a medium bowl we're going to stir together the sugar and milk, oil, egg, and vanilla. So sugar, I always want to sing that song, like sugar. Anyway, okay, so we need 3/4 cup for one, but of course I am doubling the batch because I have so many, and I'm not doing a 9 by 5 bread thingy, loaf bread, whatever. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm not doing that because with this oven, one, it like cooks quickly, and I'm just scared of it, truly. Let's just be real. All right, and now I need a cup of milk, which I don't want to use my one pot because then, all right, what I'm gonna do is put the flour. No, I can't because there's 2 cups of flour. I might just have to pause and clean it. I don't know, whatever. So milk, trying to think what else I have to do milk in. I'm just going to have to do it. Well, you know what? No. I don't think I need a 4th cup of anything. All right, perfect. So we'll just do 4 of these. 1, 2. I need to get a liquid measure. 3. I gotta quit talking or I'll forget how much I'm putting in here. I feel like my throat's kind of... Okay, this is the thing. This church camp, wonderful, love it. Been going here since I've been a little kid. However, there's some scary stuff, and I think I've screamed too much. So, scary stuff is in sometimes people just scaring you, you know, just because they think it's funny. Not always. And then, hold on. I gotta do oil. And I know you can't see me doing it, but please, please, I promise you, please believe me that I'm really truly doing it. Okay. And then just things scare me, and they don't mean to because they're just sitting there. Like sweeping out a cabin, my kids. And there's spiders and raccoons and all kinds of stuff that's debris, like leftover. Maybe not raccoons in there, but acorns or whatever. And you see this black thing coming at you pretty quickly as you're sweeping. That causes for a big scream. I mean, I can't help it. I don't want to scream, but it makes me scream. So anyways, someone coming at you while you have coffee and you collide and you get coffee all over you, that makes you scream. It just happens. I don't know. So I feel like I've over screamed this trip this week, and it's Tuesday. Let's not forget that. Okay, Tuesday at 135 degrees. So, you know, when you get to 135 degrees, it's vanilla extract. And now I'm going to mix all this. You really, I mean, you're here for one purpose. The purpose is for the children to have a great time and get out of it, like about God and that kind of thing. And, you know, that's why I'm here. So you're not really, whether it's 135 degrees or not, you can't let the kids know if you're upset or not upset, or, I mean, you shouldn't be upset, but you can't let the kids know that because that's not their problem. You know, that's not their burden to have. So you just have to put on a smiley face and just go on. Whether you're tired or hot or whatever. I did tell the kids, because I've been out, I usually don't come into my camper until night, but that I was going to be doing some things. I didn't tell them I was baking because they'll be up at my door. But I'll probably share. All right, so I did everything, I think. No, I did not do the egg. See, I get to chit-chatting with y'all, and then, you know, one day I'll just sit down and chit-chat. No, probably would be boring. I don't know. Something. My life is about to get crazier. Just, I don't know. So we'll see. I mean, as much as I think it's pretty busy and hectic and crazy now, it's about to get crazier. Alright, so I'm going to put in an egg, which I put 2 eggs. I'll put the recipe, because truly when I got this recipe, I was like, meh. Really what I do to get a good recipe is kind of go through the ingredients and think, would that be good together? And if I say yes to myself, because I talk to myself quite a bit, I will try it. And that's what I did last time. All right, anyways. So in a separate bowl, which I don't do, combine the flour, the powdered baking powder, and salt. So it's not too many. So what I'll do is start with baking powder. And I need 2 teaspoons, which is an awful lot of baking powder in my mind, but whatever. I'm sure it's fine. Okay, so 1. I mean, of course we're doing 4 because I'm doubling. 2. Oh, 3 and 4. Okay, so I had Culligan, Donate Water, and Hempy. So I've got to make them some stuff, like some thank you food, you know? Thank you for donating. Thank you for keeping our kids hydrated. Thank you for keeping the adults hydrated. It's just always nice to thank people, because when people feel appreciated, they will do more than expected. When you don't feel appreciated, you won't. Now, that doesn't go for everybody. because it doesn't matter how people appreciate or not appreciate me. I don't really care. I'm going to do what I want to do. Woo! And usually I always say love is in the details. So if I'm very detailed or doing some extra stuff for whatever reason, it's because I love you and I want to do that for you or for the kids or for whoever or for whatever purpose. I know, add all this noise plus the little stir. Where we have right now is this. Okay. And then I just have to add, I feel like I need to go through the ingredients just in case. Sugar, I think I have that. Milk, I know. Oil, yes. Egg. It's not even very much stuff. There's not very much stuff. I can't talk right now. I don't know why. And then I need 2 cups of flour. Okay. So these are all things that you have in your house. And when I made this last time, it's things I needed to have in my camper because when we get to where we're going, there's a song about that, isn't there? I mean, I totally would belt that out right now if I could think of how to start it, but I cannot and I will not do that. But so when you get where you're going in the RV, and if it's far away, which like right now I do have access to a car, which is awesome because it's only an hour away. But if we were going to Tennessee like last year, I did not have an extra car, nor am I going to ask everybody to drive me because one, if you know me and you know me well, I don't like to ask people for things. I don't like to. It drives me nuts if I can't do it. Now, am I going to ask my kids? Yes, because they owe me. No, I just ask my kids because I feel comfortable asking my kids to do something for me. But I'm not going to ask even my family to do stuff for me. I mean, like my sisters or whatever. Because I don't like to do that. I don't know. That's just weird. I guess I am weird. Whatever. I just don't do that. I don't feel comfortable doing it. I don't like doing it. I feel like I'm putting them out even though they're like, oh no, it's fine. Because I'll say, oh no, it's fine too on things and I'm thinking, oh, are you serious? I have to go do that. But I put on a smile and say, okay. My sister was saying I'm a people pleaser. I am kind of, and I do find myself like here at camp, when the kids ask me, I don't know why they always come up and ask me, but they do, and that's fine. They ask me for stuff, and I'm like, I am not telling them no. So I'll just send them to someone else. I'll just say, oh, I don't know. And, you know, whatever. So, all right, I'm going to stir this up and we'll be right back because I'm getting a call. Okay, of course it was my kid and I have to answer it. Well, I thought if I answered it on my watch that it would not mess up, but lo and behold, it did. So I should have just not answered. Oh well. Life gives you lemon, and what do? Squeeze them to get all that frustration out. Okay, I did not put the vanilla. No, I did. I put the vanilla in. I swear I did. Yeah, I did. Okay, and then 2 cups of fresh peaches, which I'm not going to use the cup one because I'm going to use that for other things. So I'm going to put 1. I'm using thirds. 2, 3. That's 1 cup. 1, 2, 3. That's 2 cups. 1, 2, 3. That's 3 cups. 1. Oh my goodness. 2, 3. Okay. Awesome. So now I have that and that. Part 2. So sorry. I don't know if you've been here for the long haul, you know that that happens. I mean, obviously it's not a professional video. Duh, I'm in it. But that just happens, and I don't know how to splice it together, and I kind of don't care about it. Not care about it, but I mean, it is what it is. I can't stop it or prevent it. So, I mean, I could have, but like when your kid calls you, you never know. Is it like an urgent matter? It wasn't, but whatever. So, you live and learn. That just happens. Someone's got some loud bass music on out there besides this whatever we're listening to right now. I'm not listening to it, but someone is. All right, so here we go. Here's the bread, pretty simple. All right. So there, that's what it looks like. I'm thinking it's going to make quite a few of these. I only did 4, but I feel like it's going to make more than that. Now, also, I'm in a stove that has gas in it. So I am going to bake my stuff on a tray because it seems like the bottom gets done and not the top. All right. So I feel like I sprayed them, but they're not, I don't know. They don't look like it, which is weird because we did. I don't know. I feel like I shouldn't even do this video. Like it's already messed up. I don't know. I guess it's not too hard to push play. However, I'm wondering, like, how many times do you like think, where's part 2? Or where's part 1? I watched part 2. That was weird. I don't know. Who knows? Guess it is what it is. Alright, I'm gonna fill them up. If I remember, I was gonna say if I recollect correctly. If I remember correctly, they did not rise up that much. It's kind of like a true bread, not a yeasty bread, where it's gonna have a lot of rise to it. Now, could I be thinking of a different bread? I sure could. Could this be a total flop? It could be. And then we just won't do any of it. But I think it'll be okay. Truly. Okay. I'm thinking I need to get guests. I don't know how the camp would feel about that. I don't know. Doing some videos, cooking. I don't think they'd care. I don't know why they would. I mean, it is free time. We do get free time, so not sure. Anyways, that'd be kind of fun though, having people cook with you. Unless, oh man. Okay, so this is the thing. I have this much left over, which is quite a bit. I guess 1 would have been good because like right now I'm making 4 breads. However, I'm gonna make, I'm making 5 breads. I'm gonna make 1 more. 6 breads. It is so fun to watch them play volleyball. Now, not in 135-degree heat though. Now, if you didn't see part 1, I said it is 135 degrees. Feels like, okay, to me, even though I'm in air. That's what it feels like. Outside, not in my camper, but outside. Now, really, is it? No. Does it feel like that? Yes. Oh my gosh, so hot. So hot. All right, I'm gonna throw it in the oven. I have 6 of them. You can kind of see them without me doing it. All right. And I'm going to do it for, timer. Let's do 25 minutes. Is that right? Is that okay? That's how you do it. Yay. And I'm going to peel peaches, and I think I'm going to make some apple crisp. Peach crisp. That sounds good, right? Okay. Just checking back. Okay, so 25 minutes in this little bitty oven. Not enough time, so I'm putting it on for 15 more minutes, and we'll see. You just kind of got to gauge. I would typically think if it was at 350 in that type of bread pan, it would take probably about 30 to 35 minutes to bake. But you don't want to go just by what I say because, you know, everyone's oven's different, especially like gas to electric. So if you want to start out with 25 minutes, like that's usually what I do. And I'll just keep adding time and just keep watching it. They've risen some, but they're kind of, you know, they need to cook a little or bake a little more. So we'll wait. Okay, how many videos does it take to make peach bread? Apparently 3. My kid called again. All right, so I got them out, and it took a while, and I do think it's because this oven is in the RV. I have a convection oven at home, so, but they do look good. They're not going to brown really, and you don't really want them to brown, but you do want them to get lightly, maybe lightly brown, or very, very lightly brown. Okay, so they're good to go. I gotta make the topping, or the icing, the glaze. So 2 cups of confectioner sugar. And I'm not going to double this, even though I doubled the oh, that went everywhere. The batter, just because I don't think we need to. I think it'd be fine. Okay, so this is not a cup measure. It is a 3/4 cup. And so that's why you see me. Oh, you probably don't see me because you can't see that, but that's okay. All right, so 2 cups of confectioner sugar, 2 cups of melted butter that I did not read. So I have to get. I'm not sneezing. Okay. That's fine. No, it's fine. I'm gonna pause for a second because I want to get the butter melted. Okay, so 2 cups of confection sugar, 2 tablespoons of melted butter. And you're probably wondering why I answered my phone, because, you know, the logical thing would be don't answer your phone. But I had my watch on, and the first response of it is when it starts vibrating and something comes up, is to swipe it and answer. So that's what I did. Shouldn't have, but I did. Okay. Still nothing I needed, but whatever. All right, go ahead and stir that up. I put vanilla, confection sugar. I'm gonna put some milk. It says optional. Well, I mean, you kind of need it a little bit. Let's see what happens. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put the the peaches in here. They're just diced up really small. And actually it says drain the peaches. I sometimes don't, so I don't have to put any more milk. And so I'm just mixing it. I might see if I can get another box of these when I have time to do stuff and freeze it, because this is so good. And you only get it once a year. Okay, so it kind of looks like this, like chunky glaze, but it's okay. That's good. All right, so I'm going to take the bread out of the little tin and put it in this container. I have another call and I'm not going to answer it. See, my watch isn't on, and I don't think we should have 4 videos. So, it is kind of hot. I don't know. I'm wondering if I move them a certain way, if I could get more in here. I don't know. Right now I'm going to get 4. It looks like I do have some other containers, so I probably just put them in. Okay, so that's how they got kind of brown on the bottom. I mean, not too bad. And then I'm going to put the glaze just right over top of them. As chunky as it is, that's okay. Now, it probably says wait until it's done, cooled. But I like it just right on there. I don't care. And then these, because they have fresh fruit, will need to be refrigerated. But I mean, I'm going to let it cool first. All right. So it says, allow bread to cool for 10 minutes. And then completely cool and put the stuff on. I don't do that. I like it like this. And it's already on there. And I just let it sit and it's perfect. You can do what you want. You can use the recipe or you don't have to. Whatever. All right, so that is it. 3 videos. So sorry. Although maybe you can watch them in increments and I don't know, waste less of your time. But anyways, all right, enjoy. You can freeze these. I've frozen these up to 6 months only because I needed them. If you wrap them very well, they'll freeze and they're good and they're moist. This is like the best bread ever. I was shocked how good it was, and I really do think the peaches from Georgia make it better. So definitely, if you can order from the peach guy or you live near Georgia or whatever, get those peaches. Those are the best. The riper the better, but you don't want them too ripe because they're hard to peel. But this is just like so good, truly so good. Now I usually cut some, so I will do that even though they're not cool yet, so you can see what it looks like. All right, do you want to taste test? All right, this is what it looks like. You can see the steam. It's so good. You want to taste test, Mary? Okay. Well, you can use a fork. All right, she's going to come over here and taste test, and like Jamie does, and she's going to honestly say if she likes it or not. And if she doesn't, that's okay. Because you know how Jamie always does. He gives me like a 3 out of 10 or whatever, just because that's just what he does. All right, so there's the piece. Say hey. Hi. She's going to taste test it. I truly do think this is the best bread. It's hot. Yeah, I know. It's very steamy.
It smells good.
I mean, yeah, the whole camper smells really good. Even though we're downwind of the septic tank. Yeah.
I can't eat after
No,
that.
just try it. I mean, just don't leave the chunks. Okay. Don't spit it out either. I think I was septic. So is that a 2? No, I'm just joking. No, it's very
yummy.
and it's moist, isn't it? Mm-hmm. It's like perfect.
Sweet. Very good.
Oh, too sweet, you think? Mm-hmm. Okay. All the ingredients that you have in your house, you feel somewhat good about yourself because you're eating fresh fruit, definitely. And there's really not that much sugar. 3/4 cup of sugar for not one loaf, but actually 1.5 for 7 loaves. That's not too much sugar. But then, you know, you put the topping on. So if you're like trying to watch your carbs or if you have some sugar issues, definitely maybe don't put the glaze on. I think the bread would be fine alone.
If you have sugar issues, you should probably skip it altogether.
I mean, do what you gotta do. Anyways, because really, truly, I mean, the flour, you could probably use almond. But anyways, all right. I will let you go, and y'all take care, and we'll see you later. Bye. That's my sister, Mary. We're twins. Hi. I went to get peaches from the peach truck in Georgia, and I already did 3 videos of peach bread. They're all one though, but I had to stop the video 3 times, then start it 3 times. So stop it twice and start it 3 times. Okay, I was reading that. So anyways, definitely if you get a lot of peaches, like from the peach guy, there is a very good recipe. You have to look it up on my YouTube page with peach bread. You have to click it 3 times. I don't know how I'm going to be able to do that. We'll put it either part 1, part 2, part 3, or something. I would love to be able to dub it together, but I don't know how that's going to work. All right, so I have a lot of peaches, 25 pounds of peaches, and they are the best peaches. And I've done this every year where I do it right before we leave for camp. So I got this on the first, all the peaches, and they're ready and ripe like the next day, and we leave for camp on the 3rd. Not a lot of time to use those and do stuff with it. So anyways, I've got to pause really quickly because I need to figure some stuff out, and I'll be right back. Okay, I do not have a recipe, but I think I can figure one out. So I'm going to use 3 cups of quick oats. I'm going to use 3 tablespoons of butter. And I kind of cut it up into small little, you see that with the light? Small little thingies. I don't know, little squares. So 3 tablespoons of butter. Really, truly, if you pretty much have, oh, I gotta get, my mind's going, I don't know. Here at church camp, and sometimes I forget stuff. I'm gonna use a 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. Maybe. Okay, 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. And I'm going to use, you're going to hopefully be writing this down only if at the end it all works out. I don't know. I'm assuming it will. We are going to use not quite a 1/2 cup of flour and I need brown sugar. So I know I bought some, so just a second. You know, I sometimes don't remember what I have in the camper and what I brought, and so I just rebuy so that I make sure I have what I need. And I'm hoping I don't think I do, brown sugar up in the cabinet. I don't think I do though, because that stuff doesn't stay over the summer or winter. And I usually try to take everything out. And this is like our first camping trip, kind of. All right, I'm going to use a 1/2 cup of brown sugar. Just those ingredients right there scream yum, right? So butter, oatmeal, brown sugar, flour, cinnamon. Like, what could go wrong, really? All right. Now, I don't have my thing, so I'm just going to use this masher and mash it up into little pieces as much as I can. And I'm mashing really the butter and trying to combine it all together. Maybe. No, I am. All right, and I peeled, I don't even know how many peaches. And I'm doing it in the microwave because I've got other stuff in the oven. So a lot of times with crisp, it's either too hard on top or too soft. And trying to find that balance is what, I don't know. And some people like crispy crisp. And some people don't. So it just depends on what your family likes. I don't know how this one's going to be. I can't predict it. Sometimes when I melt the butter, it's really crispy. And sometimes when I don't, it kind of evenly distributes. So it just depends. All right, so I'm gonna fill this container, this Tupperware container. It's kind of small. What happens though is your peaches break down and cook and whatever. And so you think you're gonna get a lot of peach or fruit, and you don't, because they've baked all the way down. So what I try to do is overdo, okay? Pretty much put it all the way up and stick it in there, okay? Hopefully it doesn't overflow. I don't think it will. And then I'm gonna put my topping on top. Now, did I know how many peaches? No, I don't know. It's just it's not even a 9x13. I don't even know what it is. Like maybe 8x5, I don't know. Anyways, so I'm gonna kind of pat it down and put it on the peaches. To go ahead and cook. It's kind of a lot, like it's a mound almost. And it's making a big old mess on my table, but that's all right. I'm gonna kind of use it all and make sure it's all over the peaches. Now it shouldn't, now who knows, it shouldn't boil over, but you never know. Hopefully not, but it might. All right. I'm gonna wash my hands and I'll show you. put it in the microwave. I do like my microwave. I would love a convection oven microwave. That was not an option when I bought this camper, but there you see it. It is now, but then it's like, I don't know, it's quite a bit of money, and this one works, so what else? All right, I'm going to put it for, I gotta check my, okay, the electric looks like it's good. I'm going to put it for, I can't look over here. I'm gonna put for 10 minutes, or actually 11, hold on. I'm gonna put for 10 minutes. And then come right back. All right, I'm gonna pause right now while it goes. Okay, so I didn't really like that it was still look dry. So I put some patted butter, or butter pats, or whatever. Probably that would be, oh, that makes it dark, but I want you to see them. Okay, it's really hot. And I'm gonna put it in for another 3 minutes. And that's it. Whew. I guess you could drizzle it too on there. And we will wait. Okay, so this is it. And the reason why I didn't put anything in with the peaches is because they are very, very juicy and very sweet. They should be good to go. I could probably show you what they look like or what it looks like. I think with some ice cream, it'd be really good. I'm not gonna try it because I'm trying to not eat bad stuff. I'm not saying this is bad. I guess good stuff, but doesn't look good. All right, so I'm gonna get some on a plate. It's very, very hot and steamy. Okay. I'm thinking I'm gonna regret not putting some flour in with it. So you might want to add like a third cup of flour in with the peaches. However, because the oats are kind of dry, that might be alright. So this is what it looks like. It's really hot and steamy. And you can cut right through the peaches with your spoon. And I'm cutting right through them. So I think with some ice cream, this would be very good. And that's what we have today. Peach cobbler, camper style. Have a good day.